We just finished high school. We just went through 4 years, 3.5. I mean, Corona canceled half of our senior year.
Oh, God.
Tips. Any tips to future incoming freshmen?
Tips.
Or anybody who's in high school. Tips that you would give. Let's summarize it in 3. Each person, 3 tips that you would give to any high schooler or incoming freshman. Who wants to go first?
I feel like you should go first because I feel like you also have ideas up there thinking right now. I need some time to think.
I'll go first.
I have like the most like simple idea ever.
Right.
Well, maybe the simplest things are the best things, right?
Hey, you know what? That might
be
a tip right there. That might be a tip right there.
All right, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and go first.
Okay.
I have 3 main tips.
Uh-huh.
The first one for me has to be to make friends.
Right.
Make friends in high school.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
When I came into high school, people always told me to make memories.
Mm-hmm.
But you need people to make those memories with. That's what a lot of people forget. I mean, me personally, especially, throughout middle school and stuff like that, I would talk to people, but I never really had that friend group per se.
Right.
Like that you'd like meet up with your friends.
Yeah, I never did that. I never had a Saturday night hanging out with the friends. I never had a Friday sleepover, and that's fine. Just in middle school, at least, I played a lot of Xbox. That just wasn't me. But then coming into high school, I came in thinking, well, it's fine. I don't need this group of friends. I don't need that friend I can hit up. But I was wrong. I mean, so many times I wish I had that friend group that I could talk to or that friend that I could hit up, to, hey, you want to do this? Hey, you want to go to homecoming? Hey, I kind of want to hang out on a Friday night.
Right.
Doing all those things. And not only that, but also going to school events such as games and getting involved in things such as Expo. Because even though I could go, it's kind of that idea of you feel alone and you feel alone in a room full of people.
Mm-hmm.
Because
the popular loner.
Yeah, exactly. Because look, in every room, right? Imagine I were to go to a football game or to Expo or something. Sure, it's a room full of people, but every room everybody has their clique. Everybody has their little clique. And when you're not part of a clique, you can try to get involved, but it's just not the same.
Right.
And also many times, right, through high school, you're going to go through a lot of things. Hormones, downs, ups. You want to talk to people about that.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully for me, I was very religious. I'd say, freshman and sophomore year, I was a lot more religious than I am now, to be honest. My relationship with God has strayed away a little bit, but freshman and sophomore year, I always went to God. I mean, I told Trevor, when I used to have crushes on girls, I would pray to God. I'd be like, God, I'd be there for like an hour, 2 hours, just talking to God like he was my friend. I'd be like, God, I like this girl. Like, she's so pretty. Please make me better looking. That's what I would say. I would like, please make me the best version
please
of
make
myself.
my nose smaller. Not playing. Trevor. Hey, you gave me that. You gave me that idea.
I gave you that idea, bro. Yeah, please make my nose smaller, bro. I would just say, God, make me more attractive in her eyes. And I remember I would always end the prayer off saying, but God, if she isn't the one for me, let her pass. That's what I would say. Wow. If she isn't the one for me, no matter how much it hurts me, let her pass.
Freshman
Wait, so
Jonathan,
you want your first girlfriend to be your wife?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it was for my dad. That's how it's probably not for my brother. He dated so many girls. My brother's, he's at sleepovers with girls. He's done, not even want to talk about that. But it was for my dad. He married his first girlfriend. Actually, that's a lie, too. Why is he telling me to do that then? I just thought about it. My dad was kind of a player. But yeah, I want my first girlfriend to be my wife. Or at least I want to date someone whom I can see a future with.
No, wait. I think that's a valid. I think you should want that. I think at this point when you're 18, you shouldn't date somebody that you don't want to like everybody's like dated somebody that's like, okay, what,
Yeah, like it's obviously
right. Like if I'm gonna date someone from this point on for the rest of my life, I wouldn't date him if I like couldn't be like
picture myself.
Right. Like I'll like, dude, like if I'm dating someone right now, like it needs to be someone that I could picture like being a dad with. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not dating, like if you can't picture that person, then why are you like dating at this point in your life? Like you can date in middle school and high school or like early high school and be like, oh, whatever. But like at this point, like I feel like, it's got to be like pretty valid. So,
do you think you're picky?
Yeah, probably.
I think I'm hella picky.
Yeah, for sure. I want like
finish your point after that.
I think you should. I think every relationship you got to learn. So I don't think your first relationship should be the one.
Okay.
This is me talking to you.
No, most definitely.
Because I think every relationship that goes on as you learn something from it, you grow.
Dude,
I think to have like the mentality that the first person I'm gonna date is gonna be the person I'm gonna be with forever. I don't think honestly that's cap. Because I just got done talking about like if you want to be with someone, you want to. Okay, so like.
Let me clarify my point quickly. When I mean that, it's I want to see a future.
Right,
I'm not saying you're going to be the one because many times I don't know, but
you're saying you want to spend like extended periods of time.
Yeah, like for example, imagine I
Right.
like a girl,
Right.
but she's a year younger and she's going to a complete different college and she
Right.
has a complete different plan.
Right.
Let's just be honest, it's probably just not. It's just
Yeah,
not going to
yeah,
work
yeah.
out,
Right,
right?
right,
It's just
right.
not going to work out. And in situations like that, that's when I try to step back and I say, Johnny, are you investing in something that's going to end up in a dead end? You know?
Yeah, but you know, sometimes the dead ends like.
You learn.
Right, you learn a lot on the way.
Yeah, you learn a lot. That is
And
so
like,
true.
Dude,
for me
I had,
personally,
like, the two opposites, bro.
what are you trying to say to
Like, like, I'm not gonna get into detail with it, but like, the first one and the second one were like total opposites.
That's true. That's true with your girl. That's true. For me, I think. I don't know what I was gonna say. I forgot.
No, you said on not
You were talking something about dead ends.
having the one right away.
I know, but something after
And I'm
you said-
learning from
yeah,
relationships.
Right, but it was something after the dead end part. I had something to say about the dead end part. Oh, I don't think you should look. If you're getting into a relationship and you're like, you know what, this probably won't work. Like 6 months from now, it's not gonna work. I don't think if you're going in with that mentality, bro, like
Dude,
you're not gonna get the most. You're not gonna enjoy yourself while you're in it. Like,
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta be like, you just gotta live in the moment and be like, yo, like this is going on right now. I'm happy. This is what's making me happy right now. It's what's gonna make me happy tomorrow. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't stress
that's how
like.
I was living, bro.
Right, bro.
That's
You shouldn't be
literally how
thinking like, you know what, dude? 7 months from now, like I'm gonna be in pain. I'm gonna be in pain.
I was literally planning
Like,
that shit.
you should
In
not be.
summer, bro. I was like, okay, I'm gonna plan for all this pain.
I know, like
I'm ready.
Like you gotta just be like, you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. Boom. Tomorrow's a new day.
That is so true.
Let's make it. I'm liking it right now. I like my life right now. I like my spot. I'm just stay in the spot. If you keep liking the spot as the months go by, then obviously like it gets more serious, and you know what I mean.
Take it one day at a time, almost.
Right,
type
right, of
mentality.
course.
Don't try to see an entire year.
Of course.
You know?
Of course.
Don't try to see the entire picture because you and the other person, you guys paint the picture as you go. There's
Oh
not
my
an entire
dude.
picture already
Wow,
there.
bro.
That was decent.
that was nice.
That was
That was
decent.
nice.
That was actually decent. Wait, guys, let's get back to our points. It's 3 tips.
Okay.
So first tip, make friends, because me personally from experience, I learned that if I would have had friends in certain situations, and I'm talking about close friends, like people who you actually hit up, people you can talk to.
Like your mains, like
Your
your
mates.
main
I
group,
feel like
right,
it would
right.
have made high school a lot more enjoyable. That's my
Okay.
first tip.
Okay.
Have friends. Get in there. Just talk to people. Be yourself. Make friends. Try to hang out.
Can I add on to that right quick?
Yeah.
I think it's important that you should have friends in all places. Like, you shouldn't be like with the cliques. Like, yeah, you got your clique. Like, you're cool. Like, you be hanging out with these type of people. But I think it's
like,
just as important to be friends with the person you're not gonna hang.
Smart people in calc class.
Right.
Dude,
Right.
like all
the people
sorts,
who
bro.
grind
All
band.
sorts.
People
Yes.
who like go home and play the trumpet
Exactly.
for 4 hours to grind. The people who like don't care about any other class except for art. The people who care about music.
Yeah.
People who like literally grind school with their life. Like that is
Like
their job.
everywhere I'm going, I'm
Right.
waving high.
Right,
To
got
almost
to.
every
No,
place.
You just need to
definitely.
open. You just need to open as many doors as possible and be cool with as many people as
You
possible.
guys are
'cause
leading
you
into
just
my
don't
That
know.
second
is
point.
so
You guys are
true.
leading into
And
my
just
second point.
Talk.
My
That's
second
right.
point was going to be kind.
Right,
Be kind.
right.
Don't walk with a stick up your butt. Don't walk thinking
Facts.
you're better than anybody else because you're
Facts.
not. And if you act like that, trust people are talking trash behind you.
Trust. Big
Don't
trust.
don't treat people like they're less. We're all in high school trying to have a good time. We're all in high school trying
Right.
to learn, trying
Everybody's
to
got their
graduate.
own thing to do.
Put your ego aside and just enjoy everybody's presence. Please enjoy everybody's presence because it makes everything so much more enjoyable. It makes
Right.
everything so much more enjoyable. Just be nice to people and trust me, they'll be nice back. Most of the time. Obviously, there's scenarios with people. I mean, even when people aren't nice to you at first, they'll come by. At least for me personally, that's happened where I've been nice to someone and at first I can tell maybe they don't like me as much, but as time goes on, they start to open up. They start to,
Right.
enjoy
And you
my
don't
presence.
you don't know how people are going to change and grow. I look at our freshman class and who I was cool with and who I like
Yeah.
didn't think I was going to hang
Yeah.
out with, and I look at them like how much everybody's changed now. Like people a lot of
Guys,
people
not only
change.
that,
I don't want to say names, but
Oh
I
God,
have
it's hard not to
names.
it's hard
I
not to
have
say
names, bro.
Like start roasting some. I
No, facts. No, facts. Guys, not only that, but you don't know what people are going through behind the scenes.
without a doubt.
You don't know. I've
That's
talked
true.
to certain
100%,
people that
100%
I
true.
don't know that much, and the things they tell me, I'm like, what? Like, you go through that? Like, I was talking to this one
You
kid.
think they have it good, type
That's
thing.
how it
You
goes.
think you have it good? I was talking to this one kid, and he was telling me he was struggling in math. And not gonna lie, my first thought that came to my mind, I was like, you're not trying hard enough. That's what came to me. You know why? Because that was me. Because freshman and sophomore year, I did bad in math because I didn't try.
Mhm.
And, I picked it up later throughout the years. But this
Mhm.
guy, he was like, I'm not doing good in math. And I was like, you just gotta try more. That was stupid. A few weeks later, he told me that he's working every single day
Right.
from, like, he gets home, like, at 3, works from, like, 3 to, like, 3 in the morning. every day.
Whoa.
I'm like, what?
For some reason, I don't believe that, but like
He's working at the farm.
bet
He's a
she's
farm boy.
Oh,
He's a farm boy.
okay,
That's a
okay.
completely different life.
That's true.
That is completely
true.
different life. I mean, obviously
Wait,
when it's
so you're
sports,
like planting crops at 3 a.m. though?
dude, he's
Farmers grind,
You do
bro.
not know
Farmers
what
grind.
farmer's life is
I feel like
Farmers
if
grind.
you say you do not know what farmer's life is like,
Well,
honestly,
I
my
feel like
family
his
works on the
dad
farm. I
takes
have
care of the
people at
farm.
church who work at the farm. Dude, I know this one guy. He lives on the farm. He has to keep covering in for people because people who work at the farm, they're usually people who are just looking to make extra cash.
It's hard
They're
work.
in
It's
and out
hard
of their
work.
job.
Yeah.
You don't have loyal people there who check in, get there on time. Like, I'm just saying this because someone at my church, he's like a supervisor at a farm. Workers come and go because it's a job that doesn't pay much. It's a job that sucks. It's a job
Right.
that nobody wants to work. So any other opportunity, they're gone. They're not
Right.
showing up to work that day. And he
Right.
has to cover shift after shift after shift.
Right.
Same thing with him. His dad is like the guy who leads the farm. So
Mhm.
who's covering? Him and his family. Simple as that. So yeah, just be kind to everybody. Because
Wait, can you
don't
go
know-
away from the mic real quick and then say the name?
Of who?
The farmer.
Okay.
Just
yeah,
like- just
go
a
away
freshman,
from the
bro. I didn't
mic.
even know his name, to
Oh,
be
oh,
honest. He was a
okay.
freshman who was in gym class. He, would,
Oh,
like,
he's a
he wouldn't get
freshman
involved
too.
a lot. Yeah. All right, this is the thing. All right, so first point, make friends. Second point, be kind. What?
Dude, I think 3 a.m. might be a stretch.
Well,
it might be. It
I
might
don't
be a
know.
stretch. It might be a stretch.
Maybe.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it.
I
a
don't
buck.
know. I mean, maybe that's what he
Like,
told
look,
me,
I'm
bro.
not one to talk. I'm not a farmer. I've been raised in a city my whole life. Which actually, I lived kind of in a farm when I was younger, but that doesn't really count.
No, you're right. I gotta take everything with a pinch of salt. You know, I gotta be a little.
My
bit-
relatives are farmers though. They're hard workers. Yeah, they wake up at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
farmer-
saying.
farmers
they do work
grind.
intense.
Yeah, on
exactly, bro. They grind.
Yeah.
Nah, you're right. I gotta take everything with a pinch of salt. Maybe he was stretching it to not do his math. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a freshie too. That's-
Exactly. He was a freshman. I guess you're right. But yeah, just be kind to everybody because you don't know what they're going through.
Right.
All right.
Agreed.
First point, make friends. Second point, be kind. Third point is just full send it. I'm going to summarize this quickly. Try in your classes. Study for tests. You want to talk to that girl? Talk to her. Hit her up. You want to hang out with someone? Tell them. You don't lose
Don't
anything.
be upset when she rejects you. I
Exactly.
just stuttered.
Just full send. Those are my 3 points.
Okay.
Trevor,
Fair.
You can go next with your 3. Tips to high
Oh, my
schoolers.
3. Oh, dude, you just caught me off guard.
I don't know if I have 3, but I definitely have some
Or just
valid.
if you
I
have
some valid
one,
ones.
even just one. Just whatever tip you think incoming freshmen or people in high school should hear.
Well, I think it's important to have those main people. We already talked about that, and so it's the main people. Definitely try hard because once you're later in life, you're gonna be so upset that you didn't try. Actually, that's not true for everyone, but most of the time,
Right.
you just do your best at everything type
That's
thing.
true.
And that's it. 2 tips.
Okay, say less. Chase?
I guess.
Bro, you're putting us on the spot, and this is
My
like
bad,
a hard
boys.
little. This is kind of hard.
I guess my tip, like,
I'd have to think of like a situation that was like, holy shit.
Right.
Or holy
Yeah,
crap.
facts.
Like, yeah.
You're chilling, bro. I mean, you're fine.
I just think like. Oh, I would say don't be afraid to embarrass yourself. In fact,
Yes,
like embarrass
dude,
yourself.
make fun of yourself.
Like, bro,
yes,
when
you
we
gotta
get-
be able
bro,
to make fun of yourself.
like when we go
Dude,
to
I
college,
make myself look like a clown, bro.
you
all
got
the
to
time.
like when we
Yeah.
all go to college, bro. Like everybody's in the same spot. Everybody's like who's
Chase,
that? You know,
I'm gonna
everybody's
I'm
shot.
gonna be the
Like you
stupid
need to
kid.
you need to
Like,
be a dumbass. You
Yes.
you have to be, and you can't be afraid. You can't be afraid to mess up in front of the people or your peers because like, dude. Everybody like I don't know. I just think like for a long time I was way too like focused on like trying to be cool guy, trying to be cool on like Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to keep it like
Yeah,
you know, like I'm cool guy.
yeah.
Like I don't like I don't really
I'm
do all
that
that
petty
kid.
Chase.
I don't do that little I don't do that little kid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like posting like hard
Okay.
pics on
You try to
Instagram.
act hard.
I know, but like I'm like
Okay.
dude, like that wasn't me. Like bro, like you know what I mean? Like I play
Chase, I
Minecraft.
remember you
I love
used
Star
to-
Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll
Are
like
you saying all people who love Star Wars are nerds or?
no, I'm playing.
Hey, Star Wars is cool.
I have a lightsaber. I have a lightsaber in my room.
All right, bro.
I have hella lightsabers.
That is-
That's
that is an amazing
dude. I used to have
tip.
wand.
Lightsabers,
I used to have Harry Potter wand fights, bro.
No,
Like,
that
come
is a
on.
beautiful tip. That's so true.
That's what
That
she
is so
said.
true. Oh, beautiful tip.
Yeah.
That was really good, Chase. Not gonna lie, that is nice. I mean, yeah, just fear of failure. You know, that
Right,
kind of goes
right.
into that as well. I mean, many
Sure.
times,
Right.
especially with me with like sports or other things that I wanted to try out, I didn't do it because I was afraid I was gonna be embarrassed. Because
Right.
I was afraid that someone was gonna be like, "Yo, you're not that good." I was afraid that people were gonna call me out.
Mhm.
Then after a while, I'm like, "Who gives a frick, dude?
Right.
Like, dude, who gives a frick?"
Who get?